Welcome back, everyone. For those of you joining us from the previous episode, for those of you just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here from Guyverse to talk about something that dropped a few days ago. Something pretty big. Spider-Man
Other than
No
me.
Way Home. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's literally like I couldn't stop saying that for like 5 minutes straight, running around the house, like holding my phone because it was amazing. Uh for those of you tuning in, we have David here with us, Oscar, and myself, Eddie. Thank you for joining us again. Yeah, let's dive into this, guys, because there was so much in this trailer. And I think correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but like this was Marvel's response to it kind of leaking in advance,
Mhm.
and so they were just like quick to like boom, just drop the shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm so glad that I did because it was good, 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 good. Oscar, let's start it off, man.
First of all, I want to thank because you know damn well this came from the ideas of like fans who wanted to see all these Spider-Mans and villains come together. So whoever made this possible, you guys deserve a name of the credits there because that trailer got me more hyped than anything that came out this entire year.
That is very, very true. David's reaction is like,
I know, I gotta think about the year. I gotta think about the year, but
Okay, name any other like comic book movie trailer you saw that came out this year
that
that
hyped you up
got
as
you.
much.
Yeah.
We've
not
had
to stray away from MCU, but Titans.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I haven't
Season
watched
3 of Titans?
I haven't watched it yet, but come on, like DC has a certain track record. So when I watched any DC trailers this year, prior
That's
to
besides the point. But I'm telling you, Just wait, watch it. Just wait.
I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I'm
We
sorry.
won't get off topic, but I'm just saying.
MCU related. MCU related. Let's stick with that.
MCU related.
David,
Are you
MCU
kidding me?
related. But what came out this year besides Shang-Chi's coming out, Black Widow, Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, What If? I'm missing something. I don't think I'm missing something on 2021.
I want to say the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And the
And
Eternals.
you can't say we weren't hyped about seeing it, regardless of how we feel about after the fact. Were we not just as hyped?
Don't get me wrong. I was happy for it because I was like, finally, it like something that looks cool and espionage. But like at the end of the day, nothing got me more excited than the prospect of like old school Doc Ock and the Green Goblin like coming in and giving our boy Tom Holland like something to get his butthole puckered up about.
Something to cry about.
Since Oscar's touching that subject, let's go ahead and dive into.
We don't want to dive into his butthole. What are you talking about?
No. The subject.
Hold on.
Let's dive into the subject, which I think it might be the Sinister Six.
Has there been like 6 villains?
Have you guys? If you guys fully watched the trailer, it shows, and we already know Electro's being casted. You know, Jamie Foxx is coming back.
Right.
Goblin, the Green Goblin. Doc Ock. And
the Vulture's
from the trailer,
in it, too,
it looks like Sandman.
Okay.
Because it looks like a big tornado or something, but it looked like sand along with Electro. So, what is that, 4?
Maybe it's just dusty there.
Maybe. But
the Vulture's in it, right?
There's also a quick little scene that's something that scares Tom Holland's character Spider-Man to like turn around, and you can kind of see it change shape. So that might be the lizard from the Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
Right.
That's 5.
Damn.
That's 5. Who the 6 would be? I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Who?
The Vulture. You know, from the first.
They break him out of prison, or he gets out of prison. Yeah.
I think he's in the credits, right? Like, I'm not the credits. I think if you look up IMDb, I think he's supposed to be in the movie, right? What's his name?
Pull it up.
Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
For this one?
I believe so. I think that's what I heard.
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna show the full cast. No, man, that's on the wraps.
No, right here it
Alfred
says,
Molina is the only one. Jamie Foxx are the only two that are actually shown in there, and they're villains, of course.
and on the next it
Okay.
says the 6 casted for the Sinister Six are. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I was like, where do you see that, David? Please. Man, Doctor Strange is in here, like doing his little source. I don't know. When I was watching it, that's a little out of character. I mean, this guy's already known shit to break realities and stuff like that. So would he really here? Okay, so this is how I felt about this. At first, I was like, would he really like go out of his way to break shit, like to do this spell? But then I thought about it, and I was like, he is an arrogant fucker. So he is probably like, I can do this shit. So it's more of a challenge.
He's an asshole in the comics, dude. Like this man, like you said, he's very arrogant. So I can see him doing it.
Which, how much he does not care about everybody. He's like, yeah, why not? We'll just mess with it.
Yo, anybody think it was funny that like he was wearing an entire like snow gear, but he was still rocking the cape over it?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Why
I mean,
I don't know.
If you're
I don't know
about,
why. Really, it was charming.
it was charming. I mean, you're about to fuck
don't know
stuff
why.
up. You don't know how it's gonna go. So why not be ready for anything? You know.
how do we
fair
got Marvel Studios in the chat saying "Sup, my boy," and then we got Sony Pictures Entertainment saying "Fuck you, Marvel."
Yo, I mean, I'm sorry. It's like Sony. I love your PlayStation, but you know your movies kind of suck.
Doctor Strange is an asshole. Yes, Marvel
Yes.
Studios. He is.
Mhm.
So that was the only thing I thought. I was like, this is a little out of character. I mean, knowing that he can break fucking reality, like, why would he do this? At the same time, I was like, yeah, he might just challenge himself. Like, I could fucking do this. And
But why he would have him? Why he would have Peter Parker there with him? Like, hey, take your ass somewhere else real quick.
I know why would he
Because
risk that?
You know we're gonna fuck some shit up, so you might as well step aside.
I don't understand why Peter Parker is just such an idiot though. Like that, you know, when you think of like stupid moments, like like just let him complete the spell and then just tell MJ again. Jesus Christ, that's not so fucking hard.
My wife was saying the same thing. Like, shut up. You can tell her later. Like,
You can tell him again.
Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, fix this real quick.
So
Make some edits.
I hope they address that line in the actual movie where he's like, you can never tell them again. Like, okay, then that clarifies it, because then really it's a freaking Star-Lord all over again, where you're just like, they're about to take the glove off of Thanos, don't do anything stupid, and he hits Thanos, like, and right.
Yeah. But regardless, it was still an awesome trailer. Still an awesome trailer. I was super, super hyped when I saw it. Like, it was pretty awesome to see.
What did you guys think about when Doc Ock came out and what did he say? Hello, Peter?
Yeah.
That didn't make sense to me.
Isn't that like pretty much like a homage to the second Spider-Man movie with
yes,
Tobey
but
Maguire?
if he's coming into this reality, he's not gonna know this Peter.
No, but if he sees him dressed up as Spider-Man,
or it could be like
it maybe
part
just
of the movies later on.
Maybe it's just clever editing or something. But he says "Hello, Peter," and then it turns to Peter Parker, and then the Spidey suit comes on. So he was looking at Tom Holland's character, Peter Parker, as is. So how did he know it was him? So David, that link that I showed you and that little video thing that I showed you on Instagram is where it's like that scene, but they might have edited out the other two Spider-Man.
that link you sent me didn't go to Instagram. That went to an adult page.
That
was
Wrong.
We're not talking about that
wrong,
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
So I think I was telling you guys about this, man. Like, Marvel's known David wasn't aware of this. Oscar, I don't know if you
Yeah,
were or
I
not,
was.
but
I am.
Marvel is known for editing stuff, very key important things out of their trailers,
Yeah.
i.e., characters in this scenario.
Mhm.
And when the actual movie comes out, it's the exact same scene, but the characters are actually in place where they should be.
Yeah.
So I think in that particular scene, when Doc Ock comes out in the real movie, it's most likely going to be Tobey Maguire is there with Tom Holland's, Spider-Man,
Mhm.
maybe even Andrew Garfield as well. Maybe all three of them are just there, just like, what the hell's going on? And that's when he says, like, hello, Peter.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah,
It would make
definitely.
sense.
I can see him on from one of the trains that Doctor Strange is moving around.
Yeah.
I was a little thrown off about that. Like,
No, I'm saying you don't remember it from Spider-Man when he's on the front of the train
Yeah.
when
oh,
he
that's
stops it. Yeah, that's what I
right.
said.
Yeah.
All right.
This could be wishful thinking, but I hope that one, you're right about all these like character cutouts from the trailer, because in my head I'm like, if they bring these two in, could they potentially bring like other possible Spider-Man from
I
the
hope so.
Spider-Verse?
You don't bring in Childish Gambino or Donald Glover.
No, because that's because his nephew is Miles Morales, not
Yeah.
him.
Who's he play? The
He-
stalker?
He was
or
playing
whatever?
he was playing the uncle, so it's gonna be the
In
Prowler.
one reality, okay?
Prowler.
In one reality.
Oh,
You know
All
what would
right,
be
we're
cool?
doing-
If they bring in Spider-Gwen, but then she meets up with what's the second Spider-Man actor?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, and they meet face to face, since his Gwen Stacy's dead in his universe.
Mhm.
That'd be a great moment right there.
Right, and then you see Miles come and swoop her up on him. Sorry.
I mean, this might this leaves a lot of doors opening from this point going forward, man. Multiverse is just going to be, the floodgates have opened, are being opened, and they're going to somehow maybe add some lines, or maybe this might tie into Loki, how that ended. Spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch our other episodes and how we talk about it. But yeah, so like that ripple effect might, with this combined, just literally just multiverse everywhere. Good freaking trailer, man. So
Yeah.
good.
We
It just
have
gives
to
you
wait
so many things to talk about.
I got a question though. Like, so you saw how like Loki fucked up the timeline, and then they showed Scarlet Witch starting to fuck with it, and then now they're showing Doctor Strange messing with it too. So in my head, like, which one is the key element here that really messed everything up? Because it's all supposed to be happening like around the same time, right?
That's a good question. I
All
think
of
it had to be Loki, because Loki was the actual. So far, it was the actual representation of the universe going from just that single thread and just spreading out like a tree.
Okay.
So I
That
think
would make
it
sense.
must have started there, and they're gonna tie in Doctor Strange and Wanda somehow, some way. But oh damn, there was something else I was gonna bring up too that was in the trailer I was gonna talk about.
The black
You
suit.
mentioned it, Oscar. The black
Green
suit.
Goblin?
Yeah.
Oh,
The black suit, man. That's not even something that we're talking about. Like that was in there as well. That we all saw. Like, what does that have to do with any of this?
we know what it
And
is.
also, did you guys hear supposedly that there's rumors that Daredevil is going to be that might make an appearance?
I mean, that would be awesome. You see, he's so excited.
He's so excited. He got stuck.
Is there somebody?
He got so excited. He got stuck.
I think that would be awesome. I think what would be really exciting is they have Kingpin in there. To me,
As part of the Sinister.
I mean, not as part of them, but I don't know. There's like a small role in there, piece in there, or something. You know what I mean?
If he was, that would be a fantastic way to introduce Daredevil.
At least from the show, yeah. You know what I mean? Like from the show, that'd be pretty
right.
cool.
And supposedly I forget the actor's name, Charlie something. that played Daredevil in the Netflix show,
Mhm.
he was rumored to be cast in this movie.
Mhm.
And of course, he's like dropping down the hype and interviews and stuff like that. But rumors are that he was cast for this movie, which would make sense if he had to deal with any sort of legal implications, which it shows in the trailer.
Right.
He's being charged with the murder of with Mephisto, right?
Mhm.
So he needs a lawyer who can
So,
get him
yeah,
out.
I guess that would be cool. Yeah, even if it's just that little bit, would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, if he just shows up just for that little bit to get him out of it, like,
Mhm.
and then did they just leave that door open so that he's actually now a part of the big MCU?
Mhm.
That'd be great, man. He did such a good job as Daredevil.
You hear that? Or you see Ben Affleck come in as a lawyer?
Oh Jesus! No. I get it. It's a multiverse, so like, is there a possibility? No, let's not do that.
What do you think, Oscar? I said we were saying that you see Matt Murdock come in, but instead of what's the actor's name from the show?
Is Charlie? I don't know his name.
Instead of him, you see Ben Affleck walk in as being a lawyer.
Yo, I mean, I wasn't a fan of that movie, but if it happened, I'm like, yo, I mean, why not just have Batman?
Yeah. He just walks in, comes in looking like Batman and everything.
For real, all swole.
Mm.
That's hilarious. Well, I mean, guys, there's so many things, so many rumors, casting rumors. There's rumors in the movie. Like, this is going to be so hype when this movie comes out, and this is going to be like really. I feel like this movie here is going to really elevate Marvel again to that phase, like how that phase 3 left you at, where it was like at the top.
Mhm.
This is going to start building it up again. I think Spider-Man's going to be the next movie that's going to really start hyping stuff up again, to all these things tie in together to a bigger story, and I think Spider-Man's going to be it. That one's going to be the big one.
I think so too.
Well, Oscar he's
I know
excited that he couldn't hang in.
I know he just like.
My internet is just crashing because they understand that right now my boner is just too strong for all this.
He went from 6 to midnight when he watched that trailer.
It's interfering with the signal. Calm down a bit.
That's hilarious. Oh man, so much good stuff in that trailer. But anyway,
awesome.
Yeah, so we will be here next week. We'll probably be covering Shang-Chi and also episode 4, What If. So we'll be covering up more MCU stuff, more MCU goodness. So yeah, follow back or join us next week. Thanks for joining us now. We really appreciate it. Later, guys.